Hey, Ms. Goodman, Ms. White's class. This is our next video on working out problem 3 from the exit ticket from day 2 of distance learning. Okay, so this is for yesterday's exit ticket problem 3. All right, so we're gonna try it a different way. Since it's a longer problem, I have the steps all written out. And I want you to see if you missed any steps. So get out your notes from yesterday, pause the video if you need to, and try to compare. If you don't have your notes, that's okay. Start by writing out this problem. -4 times 3 plus n is greater than -32. Step 1, you have the problem written and you need to distribute this 4 times the 3 and times the n. If you're wondering, Miss Goodman, how do I know to do that first? Well, because there's nothing else that you can do. You can't combine 3 plus n. You don't know what n is. And you can't combine your -4 and your -32 because this -4 is rock solid, has to stay here because it's going to be multiplied, distributed to each of those numbers, okay? So that's step 1. We're going to distribute, which means multiply. So when we multiply -4 times 3, we got -12. When we multiplied -4 times n, we got -4n. I put plus -4n. You could have put that, or you could have just put minus 4n. It's the same. It means the same thing. Now, we bring down this is greater than -32. Now, you do not need to flip the direction of this sign because you did not divide or multiply by a negative to both sides. Here we did multiply by a negative, but only to this side. We didn't do anything to this side by multiplying or dividing by negative, okay? So that's step 1, step 2. Pause the video if you need to take a good look at that. Now we got step 3, 4, and 5, okay? Step 3. Now you have to move your 12 over to this side. The reason you're moving the 12 and not the 32 is because if you were to move the 32 to the other side, there would be nothing on this side of the inequality sign. There always has to be something on the side, so you cannot move that. So we have to instead move the 12. This was a -12, so we're going to do the inverse, which means opposite, so we're adding +12 to both sides. Okay, next, step 4. Once we added +12 to both sides, we ended up with -4n is greater than -20. This sign stayed the same direction. It did not have to flip because we did not multiply or divide by a negative. We did add by a negative, that's fine, but that doesn't mean you flip the inequality symbol. Okay, now, step 5. Now you need to get rid of this clingy coefficient. It's in the way of n being isolated. It's quarantine. N's got to be on its own, so we got to get rid of this -4, okay? -4 just won't leave. So the way we get rid of it is we divide by both sides that -4. We're dividing both sides by -4. That's what that little line means, that fraction bar. It means divide. Okay, now, we are dividing both sides by a negative, so you know that inequality symbol is going to switch directions. Let's look at our next step. Step 6. You cancel out the division process on the side where you have your variable, that n. So that's canceled. You bring down your n, keep it nice and organized. Now, this sign has been flipped because we just divided by a negative to both sides. -20 divided by -4, my friends, is a +5 because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. All right, I hope that helps. Feel free to send me an email or send me a text on my Google phone if you have a question or if something did not make sense. Enjoy the rest of your day.